Hey, what's up guys, Maxrup here back with another video, and the iPhone 10 has been out for 6 months. So 6 more months left until we get to see the iPhone 11, which comes out in September. But until that comes out, let's see how the iPhone 10 performs in the long run. So let's talk about the design. The iPhone 10 has evolved from an iPhone with the top and bottom chin with the humongous side bezels to a phone that's almost bezel-less, minus the notch. The sides in the back have been updated from aluminum like the iPhone 7 to stainless steel borders, reminding us of the reminiscent iPhone 4. It's super glossy with a glass back which enables Qi wireless charging for the first time on an iPhone, and that also makes it the world's most slipperiest iPhone. Well, to go around that, there's a solution, and that is to use a skin. Here I have the red sandstone skin from a company called Gadget Shields. It's pretty neat and provides a good grip. This is the sandstone back, which is similar to the OnePlus One, but the OnePlus One has a bit more texture to it. Let's talk about the notch. At first it was a little annoying for 2 to 3 days, but then now I'm used to it. The only place where I find it annoying is while watching full screen video, but other than that, you'll barely notice it. Nowadays, many companies are adopting the notch by shrinking the size of the notch and adding more notifications on either side of the notch. And some phones like the Huawei P20 Pro can actually remove the notch by adding a bezel, which makes it look like the Samsung S9. I wish Apple could do that, but you know, it's Apple. Okay, so next up is the display. It's the first almost bezel-less full display iPhone since the beginning of iPhones. The display is great. Apple calls it the Super Retina display, but I just call it the first OLED iPhone. And it's pretty awesome. It's a 5.8-inch OLED display, high pixel density. It supports the P3 color gamut, HDR video, True Tone display, blah blah blah. It isn't as bright as a Samsung display and not too saturated, and it's just at the right spot. But it's still produced and manufactured by Samsung, but the colors are adjusted by Apple and they modified it to their needs. And with this, I didn't experience any OLED burns in the long run though. So the screen is awesome, and good job Samsung. Now the lack of bezels also brings the lack of home button, and that allows for making use of gestures. So it's a swipe up from the bottom to go to the home screen, swipe and over to get to the app carousel, quick and hold on the apps and swipe, or tap on the red button to close it. Now with the lack of the home button also means the lack of a fingerprint scanner, and that's where we get Face ID. Initially I was skeptical about Face ID because Touch ID was way faster. It was a gold standard for security on phones. But then later Face ID got improved and I'm used to it now. But not as fast as Touch ID though. So you press the side button and swipe up. You don't necessarily have to wait for the lock to unlock. But the fastest way to access the phone is to tap and then swipe. Now the Touch ID has an upper hand over Face ID over speed. But Face ID can get improved in software updates, so coming iOS 11.4, iOS 12, it can get much faster and maybe outbeat the Touch ID as well. Now coming to my favorite part of this phone, and that's the camera. It has the same sensors as the iPhone 8 Plus but slightly better glass. Both the cameras are optically stabilized, and as you would expect, the cameras are great. Dynamic range is amazing, the sharpness, saturation is top notch. The skies are blue. Portrait mode is awesome, and overall a complete camera package. The Pixel 2 XL is in the first place, and the S9 and the iPhone 10 share the second place. Well, as for the video which you're watching now was shot on an iPhone 10. So you can judge how the video quality is. It's at 4K and 30 frames per second. And then coming to battery life, I would say it's around second or third place. You get around 6 to 7 hours of screen on time and a lot of standby time. iPhones are known for their standby time, but it's just under the iPhone 8 Plus. So the Pixel 2 XL and the S9 would be at first place, the iPhone 8 Plus would be in second place, and the iPhone 10 would be in third place. So wrapping things up, the build quality is premium but the phone is slippery, so I recommend you to use the skin. The display is amazing, it's top notch. Get it? Top notch. Battery life is amazing, the cameras are absolutely amazing, but Pixel XL is still the best. Face ID is great, it can still improve though, and overall it's a complete smartphone package. So should you buy a $1,000 iPhone after 6 months? No, I don't think so. There are a lot of Android phones in the competition which are half the price but still better than the iPhone 10. Say the OnePlus 5T, the S9, the Pixel 2 XL. All of these are way cheaper than the iPhone 10, especially the OnePlus 5T is half the price of the iPhone 10. So that is a better choice when compared to the iPhone 10 in terms of price. So hope you like this after 6 months review. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button down below. Click subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and hit the bell icon. Share it with someone who is planning to buy an iPhone. They might change their mind after watching this. So thanks for watching guys. That's it for this one. Talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.